What's up, Greg Larnerd here, ESPN Chattanooga for the Off the Diamond segment. We're hanging out at Lee University today. We're gonna go talk to some of the guys. We're gonna head out to shortstop, take some ground balls with some big time shortstops, a senior and a freshman. You ready to roll? Let's do it. What's up? We're hanging out at shortstop at Lee University. Thomas Zazzaro is here with us today. He can talk to us a little bit about playing shortstop. He can talk about why he's here at Liberty, or not Liberty, I was thinking like Liberty Flames, yeah, Lee Flames.
Lee Flames.
And we're going to get to know him a little bit. You ready to roll?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we're going to take some ground balls eventually, but right off the bat, I want to know, you are not a local kid. You came here from Middle Tennessee. Why did you choose Lee University?
Well, it was actually my very first official visit. And so I came here, I got on campus, and I just loved it immediately. And you could kind of tell that the coaches wanted me here, and that I wanted to be here from the get-go. And so I committed going into my junior year of high school, which is very early for baseball. Mm-hmm. And so I just fell in love with the place.
Nice.
Been there for 5 years and still love it to this day.
So Coach was telling me off the air that this was not this pretty when you first got here.
No.
So talk to us a little bit about what sold you about the baseball program coming here. You talk about the campus and things like that, but what about Coach? What about the baseball program that you really like that made you want to come and say, hey, I want to spend 4 or 5 years here?
Well, and I knew Lee competed for national championships in NAIA, and I knew that going into D2 that they were going to compete for. I mean, the year before I got here, they made it to the conference tournament. They were in the running for it at all times. They were actually ranked top 15, I believe it was, and so right there, I was like, okay, I want to go play for a national program that is top tier. And I mean, we've been like that for a couple years now, and so I don't know, that's what sold it, that kind of.
And obviously this part here doesn't hurt with the stands and the nice press box.
Yeah, when I first got here, it was 2 sets of metal bleachers. The press box was above the dugout, and yeah, it was a tiny locker room, but I still loved it.
That's awesome. Who has influenced you to get to where you are in your baseball career right now? When you look back, is there a coach or your parents or anybody that sort of really influenced you to get to where you are?
Yeah, definitely my brother and my dad. I mean, we're a baseball family. My dad played baseball in college and football, and then my brother played baseball in college, and so it's kind of like, you're gonna play baseball type of thing. And so I fell in love with it because of them and moved on, and now I'm here.
What's your favorite thing about playing baseball and being on the diamond, being with the boys, all that?
My favorite thing is just the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that you meet, like you're about to meet Ashton here soon. He's a freshman, and he's one of my best friends on the team. I'm surrounded by best friends that I'll have for the rest of my life, and that's why I like it. I still talk to guys that I played with in high school, and so getting to know people, getting to meet new people, but also getting to compete against others and becoming friends with those other people that you compete against.
You ever get an opportunity to play in any really cool venues, like any cool stadiums, anything like that? Where's the coolest place you ever got a chance to play?
The coolest place I ever played was the Connie Mack World Series out in New Mexico. Wow. So it's an 18-year-old travel bowl tournament, basically, that you have to qualify for. Yeah. And we played in front of 6,000 fans at 18 years old in travel ball, which is unheard of.
That's pretty good.
And so playing there, that's probably still the top experience that I've ever had playing baseball.
Nice. All right, so we are at the shortstop position right now. What made you gravitate to shortstop? Why shortstop?
It's a very vocal position. I'm a very vocal person on the field.
You? Yeah, I've heard otherwise.
No,
big time talker.
I am, but it's the captain of the infield. I like to take priority and put basically the infield in my hands and talk and communicate and let people know where they need to be, how. Help Ashton out all the time, how to field ground balls sometimes, what to do, how to do it, where to be at all times, and so just trying to pass that down, and that's why I love it.
Speaking of fielding ground balls, Coach, can we get a couple more? I want to just show the people what it looks like for you to field the ground ball and kind of walk us through your thought process on attacking a ball and how you field it, where you're positioned usually at the shortstop position, things like that.
Well, normally I don't. It's hard to position. I just walk around until I feel it's right.
Yeah.
And
so does it sort of depend upon the situation?
It depends
like
on
that?
We shift a lot. We use the shift a lot with Coach Brew. So it depends on the hitter. He has their spray charts and stuff. So if it's a righty, Most of the time I'll shift more towards the pull side, and if it's the lefty, sometimes I'm even on the other side of second base.
Okay.
So it varies.
Modern day of baseball.
Yeah, it is.
It's not how we grew up, but
it works. I mean, we shifted a lefty. We had 3 infielders on the right side of the infield this past weekend. He couldn't put one on this side. It works. So
yeah. So. All right, let's see it.
Get some, Ash.
So approaching a ground ball like you just did right there, that one wasn't hit very hard.
No.
So what's the thought process in terms of attacking a ball? Where do you want to field it? How do you attack it? I saw you kind of take a little stutter step and then go down. What's your thought process?
I kind of took the stutter step because you want to field it on the right hop. You either want to get the high hop or right after the short hop. And so I had to like slow myself down in order to get that hop, and then just going to get it. I want to keep it on the left side of my body. That way if I miss it, it's gonna hit me in the chest and fall in front of me, and I also can get my momentum going towards first base.
What's the most difficult thing in your estimation about playing shortstop?
I'd say how much ground you have to cover. You have to be able to cover a lot of ground. Balls are more so hit hard this way with the pull side to righties, so hard ground balls are not fun to field, but you got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to do it. You have to have that range. You got to go side to side. So when it comes to playing here, and you talked about being vocal and things like that, being that leader at shortstop position, how much communication do you have with the second baseman? Is it literally every single pitch?
Yeah, we talk between every single pitch about like
positioning and stuff?
Yeah, a lot of times like after a swing we'll be like, hey, you see that? And like we'll like take like 2 steps this way. And even Coach Bruce sometimes in between pitches he'll be like, hey, 1 more step and stuff like that. And he also talks about like coverages, like if there's a runner on first, we're talking about who's covering the bag, if we want to switch it up, stuff like that, where to rotate.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your favorite baseball team?
My favorite baseball team? Well, growing up, it was the Boston Red Sox. I was a big Nomar Garcia-Parra fan. But living in the South, I've moved towards the Braves a little bit just because they're young. I like watching them play.
Hey, they just won a World Series.
They did.
Not too bad.
I actually went to Game 5.
Did you?
It was fun, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Once in a lifetime experience for sure.
Absolutely. All right, let's just finish up by doing our triple play. Quick 3 questions. First thing that comes to your mind. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, I heard you're a big Mountain Dew and Doritos guy.
Yeah, huge.
That's what Coach was telling me. So, what is your favorite flavor of Mountain Dew? Are you just a general guy?
Yeah, I'm a Diet Mountain Dew guy.
Diet Mountain Dew?
Yeah, thanks to my uncle. He got me addicted to it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's the favorite flavor of seeds?
Favorite flavor of seeds, I'm going pepper, black pepper.
Black pepper.
Yeah.
And then for Doritos, since you're a big Doritos guy, this is always one of my favorite questions to ask. Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
Nacho cheese.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Attaboy. Hey, Big Z over here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name again.
Okay.
Thomas is here with us. And hey, thanks for hanging out and getting to know you a little bit.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.